Now, as we come here to the first section and the first 35 chapters here, they have to do with judgment, the judgment of God. And we have here a historic interlude in chapters 36 through 39. And then we have salvation as the theme in chapters 40 to 66. Now you have in chapter 1 the solemn call to the universe to come into the courtroom of heaven to hear God's charge against the nation Israel. And if you listen to it, you will find out that it puts down the principles and the basis on which God judges nations. Now, God raises up nations and he puts them down. The kingdoms of this world today are Satan, but God overrules. And he has permitted great nations to come up and permitted Satan to use them. But when in God's program the time comes to move them off the stage, he moves them off. And as you come down the highway of history, you will find many along the way. Even his own people today are a testimony to the fact that God rules in the nations of the world and in the affairs of this world. Now, we want to note here in the first chapter, and by the way, I should pause and say this. From this chapter, I have a message entitled, America Needs a Declaration of Dependence, based upon this chapter. And we'll be delighted as we start off Isaiah to say for those who request it, we'll send you this book if we hear from you and you want to have part with us in this ministry. Our notes and outlines, you pay nothing for those. But we must request that you take care of the books because it's altogether separate from our radio ministry. But whatever you send in will be put in the radio program. So we trust we will hear from you. America needs a declaration of dependence.